Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is NAFULA. If you've not subscribed to my channel, I highly recommend that you subscribe. But if you've already subscribed to my channel, I just want to say thank you for subscribing and thank you for watching my videos. So for the people who want to apply for the DV lottery and you intend on applying for non-immigrant visas in the future, applying for DV lottery does not in itself affect your non-immigrant visas in the future. Usually, for the most part, it doesn't raise an issue for the embassy, at least for the most people that have applied. Even my friends that I invited here on a visitor's visa, all of them applied for the green card that they never won. That's why we decided to do a visitor's visa and they ended up coming. So applying for the green card lottery does not do anything. The only time it affects you is if you apply for the DV lottery and then you end up winning and then you file your DS-260. DS-260 is a visa that's like an immigrant visa. You're expressing interest in getting an immigrant visa. That's the green card. So that's expressing immigrant intent. And for having, if you're applying for non-immigrant visas, usually having an immigrant intent works against you. So you might be denied a visa because of that. So when you file your DS-260 after you win, and then you maybe apply for F1. So some people will file for a DS-260 and maybe they have a high case number and then they don't get an interview, or maybe they file and then they decide they don't want to immigrate to the United States, or maybe they file and then they decide, they go to the embassy and then maybe their visa gets denied. So there's so many reasons why you can file a DS-260 and still not make it to America. So if you file it and you don't make it to America, just know that when you apply for another non-immigrant visas, it might be an issue at the embassy. They will have you'll have to explain why you wanted to go to America to stay and then you want to go there now and come back. And it's not an automatic visa denial. Usually you have to explain yourself. So if you have a good reason why you did that, then you might get a visa. So then applying for the green card just by itself does not affect your non-immigrant visa. And I know that because my mother is here. I applied for B1 actually for her. And the reason why I applied for the B1, I applied twice. The green card, she did not win. I applied for her twice. She did not win. So the first time I applied and I added my brother, she did not win. The second time I applied and added my brother, but then I did my brother, I put another application for him. So he won, but my mom still did not win. So I decided to do a B1 visa, and then she came here and then she adjusted. She was able to adjust her status in the United States. She became a legal permanent resident of the United States. So there's some people out there, trying to scare people. They're like, okay, if you apply for the DV lottery, it's going to affect your future visas. For the most part, it does not. And everybody, usually I help, all the people that you've seen that I've brought to the US in the B1 visa, for the people who know me, they did not win the green card. That's why I decided to do the visitor's visa. And it never have come up. They've never even mentioned at the embassy. But then if you file the DS-260, it stays in the system, so they know you expressed immigrant intent at one point. Hope I've made myself clear. Then again, I said I'm not an immigration lawyer, so you can check with immigration lawyers, but just know that just from experience, applying for the green card lottery has never done anything for anybody that I know, at least. If maybe it did anything, maybe you apply for the DV lottery and then it affected your visa, or they asked you about it at the embassy, you can type in the comment section below so that we know, we get we get an idea of if you applied and then it was an issue. But if you file the DS-260, if you won, is a different story. But if you just applied and then you showed up and they ask you anything about it, we want to hear from you. Type in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.